It seems that WWE is not telling us the full truth about the on-screen feud between Becky Lynch and Lita. Of course, Lita made her return to WWE and is going to have a match with Becky Lynch, and it seems that on TV, they don't like each other very much, as they'll slap each other in the face. Lita will hit Becky Lynch with a moonsault, and when they go face to face, it sounds like they do not like each other. Even though Becky Lynch has said that Lita was the reason why she decided to become a wrestler. And unfortunately, it seems like that the two truly dislike each other and they want nothing to do with one another. But if you pull back the curtain and you look at what is really going on, Becky and Lita are actually very good friends behind the scenes, and Lita has been a mentor to Becky Lynch over the years and still to this day. In fact, Becky Lynch was the one who told Vince McMahon, for my next feud, I want to go against Lita, because Becky Lynch heard that Lita was going to be in the Royal Rumble. Hey, have her stick around and I'll feud with her, and I'll get to have, my dream come true of actually having a match with Lita. And these two are actually very close friends to this day. And even though they go out to the ring, they say very mean things to each other, but when they go backstage, they're able to put the theatrics of pro wrestling away and resume being friends. Drew McIntyre is actually close friends with one of his arch enemies. According to a WWE storyline, Drew McIntyre's biggest foe is Sheamus, as the two were on-screen friends until that friendship ended and a bitter rivalry started. And it made people believe that, okay, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, their friendship's over and they really don't like each other. Well, it turns out that that's all a lie. WWE basically scripted their friendship breaking up, but in reality, their friendship never broke up. They are still close friends in real life. And even though they still wrestle against each other on TV sometimes, behind the scenes, they enjoy playing video games together, going to the bowling alley together. They even did a special intro for an NFL football game together. So it seems that the two are not the bitter enemies that they portray on TV. Instead, they are the best of friends in real life. We've now learned that Ronda Rousey hasn't been telling fans the real truth. Recently, Ronda Rousey made it known that she would be facing Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania this year, and that Ronda plans on taking Charlotte's SmackDown Women's title from her. The two recently had a heated confrontation on SmackDown where they went face to face in the ring, and Charlotte even said something very bad about Ronda's baby that made Ronda very mad. So mad that she tried to attack Charlotte Flair. Charlotte got out of the ring just in time, but even though these two had this heated confrontation in the ring, behind the scenes, they are still good friends. And Ronda actually helped Charlotte come up with the scripted line about Ronda's baby, which was, my SmackDown Women's title is prettier than your baby. And Ronda was fine with it. She said, hey, use this line, it'll make me mad. Behind the scenes, Ronda and Charlotte have a great relationship, but Ronda actually chose Charlotte because she wanted to work with her good friend at WrestleMania, and that's why she didn't choose Becky Lynch, because Becky and Ronda aren't friends in real life, whereas Charlotte and Ronda are actually very good friends, and even though they say hurtful things on TV, they actually do like each other in real life. Paul Heyman was responsible for bringing a fired WWE wrestler back to the company because he's good friends with him. So Paul Heyman is a very successful manager in WWE, but so is MVP. And the wrestlers they manage have gone against each other in the past few months. MVP, of course, manages Bobby Lashley, and Lashley went against Brock Lesnar when Paul Heyman managed him. And then, of course, Bobby Lashley went against Roman Reigns on a special episode of Raw in a triple threat. And this was when Roman Reigns was managed by Paul Heyman. And even though MVP has gone against Paul Heyman's wrestlers several times in the past few months, behind the scenes, they are actually close friends. And it was Paul Heyman who convinced Vince McMahon to bring back MVP after MVP was fired from the company. And speaking of Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, their secret has been revealed. Whenever we see Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns on WWE TV, they're always at odds. They always are talking about how they don't like each other and how they're going to destroy each other when they face off in a match. As Brock will F5 Roman Reigns numerous times with reckless abandon, Roman Reigns will put Brock Lesnar in the guillotine, and the two will basically do anything and everything to severely hurt and maybe even end each other's careers. And because of this, people, when they watch WWE, they think, man, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns must despise each other behind the scenes. However, their secret friendship has been revealed. Recently, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns were spotted backstage at a WWE event, and they even took a picture together as they were arm in arm, and they were all smiles. This is nothing like the way we see them on WWE TV, where they are tearing each other apart. But it seems like Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar know that professional wrestling, for the most part, is scripted, and everything that we see on TV is mostly not real. Now that we've learned that Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns are actually friends behind the scenes, which one do you think is a bigger star in WWE? Is it Roman Reigns or is it Brock Lesnar? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you are notified when we upload a new video.